Last time on Jordo's Music Reviews. Jordo first listened to Smashing Pumpkins' sophomore album, Siamese Dream. He loved it. Perhaps a little too much. Today, he's going back to 1991, the year in which the Pumpkins put themselves on the map. Grab a comfy seat and or snack as this alpha gaming god gives you his opinion. Yo, it's your boy Jordo TWFS, man, myth, and legend, but you already knew that, and I hope your day is going good. Today, I'm coming at you with my review, my initial thoughts of Smashing Pumpkins' debut album, Gish. After over a month, I finally took the time, I set it aside, I said, dude, today I'm gonna listen to this goddamn album, I've been putting it off forever. And it was fucking June. I don't even know what day I put out the Siamese Dream review, but it was like late June. And here we are, very late August, putting out this review finally. And I just have to say that I love this album. And before we get into, my track by track analysis, I just want to give a special shout out to anyone that actually took the time out of their day to listen to the Siamese Dream review and just hear my thoughts on the fly. That shit means a lot to me, honestly. I originally just did it specifically for one friend, and it's just really cool to me that a few other people got some enjoyment out of it as well. That was just really cool and encouraging, and now I actually want to do this type of thing for every Smashing Pumpkins album, because why not, Why not just stop at Siamese Dream? Let's do this, let's do fucking Melancholy, let's do everything. That's what I intend to do. And if you saw the Siamese Dream review, you'll know that I'm gonna go track by track. Just, I take notes as I listen to the album, and I just kind of go off of those, elaborate a little bit, very simple, very raw, very uncut. And let's just get into it. First track, I Am One. I said, sexy ass beat, but I wouldn't expect any less from Jimmy. And yeah, Jimmy Chamberlin is a kick-ass fucking drummer. Just amazing, man. Sets the tone for every fucking song, and this is no different. But goddamn, I don't know what it was about this song in particular, but it got my head fucking banging. And I don't typically do that because I get headaches really easily for some reason when I headbang, and I'm kind of a bitch, so I don't like headaches. So yeah, I don't like to do that, but I couldn't help myself. And what the fuck, the solo on that song was amazing too. Just awesome. Something that I'm obviously gonna come back to. It seems like that song might be a fan favorite. I know it's a single, so but whatever. I love that song. That was awesome. Moving on to Siva, track number 2 of this album. I said in all caps, Jesus, the bridge transition is everything. Wow, just wow. Hard-hitting lyrics, great riff, great beat. Again, just same shit, Classic Smashing Pumpkins amazingness, Billy Corgan and Jimmy Chamberlin, unfortunately, because I know a little bit of lore. I know that those two are pretty much the only two that performed on this album, instrument-wise. Moving on to number 3, Rhinoceros. I said, chill-ass song. I'll surely be coming back to this for the vibes. Fantastic transition midway through. Makes you want to get up and do something. Anything. I feel like that's a pretty good synopsis of that song. I enjoyed it. And by the way, I feel like up until about the 7th track, I honestly thought that I would prefer this album over Siamese Dream. The latter half of the album, I wasn't feeling all that much, but goddamn, the first few, at least the first half of the album, just had me pulled in just completely. I was just mesmerized by the sound. it seemed to me to be just slightly more upbeat, and that appealed to me more. The lyrics also weren't as hard-hitting in most cases, and I feel like as I delve deeper into this band's discography, my enjoyment of each album will be a relative thing. It'll never be something that's absolute, but probably based on my mood and the current state of my life, you know. Obviously, if I'm happy as hell, I'm probably not gonna like what will probably be the experience that is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, you know. I hope that makes sense, but a lot more of these songs appeal to me because, again, they're not as rough around the edges necessarily. Well, not rough around the edges, that's not the way to put it. It's more so, I'll say emotional. Let's use that word. Let's say emotional. Next track we got would be Bury Me. The fourth track. Let's see. I said, that bass. Stop it, Billiam. Chill the fuck out, bruh. God damn. And I didn't write anything else, but I do know and I do remember that song fucking kicked major ass. I don't know why I didn't write more than that, because that song was way more memorable than just one sentence, but fucking hell. The bass in the beginning, it really got to me. And Billiam is what I affectionately refer to Billy Corgan. That's just, I don't know. I make nicknames for people, and I kind of stick to them. Squirt, Dankatron 5000, fucking, that's just to name a couple. I got many more in my repertoire. Let's see, Crush, track number 5 of the album. I said, I'm a sucker for love songs, and god damn it, this song is no exception. It's such a sweet tune, and one I'll surely return to. And I mean, that's facts. I fucking love love songs. I love romance. I'm kind of like a hopeless romantic, to be honest. It's not something I talk about very often, but I love romance in general, and I love it in movies, I love it in books, and I love it in music. I think that's probably why I love the band Weezer so much, because a lot of Weezer songs are love songs, and it strikes something for me. And it seems like there aren't too many Smashing Pumpkins songs about love that are like on the nose, you know, at least from what I've heard thus far. So, you know, just this shit, that I love that song. Now I'm gonna definitely go back to that song. I'm gonna probably listen to it before I go to bed tonight. But let's see, I said Suffer, 6th track. I said, hard personal lyrics expressed through beautiful art. This is basically the SP I've come to know and love in a nutshell. Gotta admit though, I expected a bit more. I expected it to go in a heavier direction, but I really enjoyed the song's conclusion. And yeah, it's about at this point in the album that I'm kind of like, at certain points. It's just kind of, it starts to feel kind of samey, I guess. I think that's probably the best way I could put it. I said, for Snail, 7th track, I said, good tune, but this song didn't grab my attention like the rest. And at this point, it really started to feel like kind of a slog. It's just like, okay, are you gonna do anything different? No. And I'm just kind of drifting. Now, I say all that to say that these are still great songs. These are still good tunes. Sonically, it's amazing, but they just don't stick out to me. And I think that's okay. I think, you know, with more listens, they could possibly grow on me, as songs tend to do. Tristessa. I said kind of the same feelings I have for Snail. I liked the song, but it was just kind of like, I mean, it was there. You know. Window Pane, track number 8. I said, wasn't really feeling it until the song picked up. Solid as hell. And yeah, it was kind of slow in the beginning, and maybe it's because I'm tired, because I did just get off of a very, very long day at work, and I don't know, the heavier, more in-your-face songs, they definitely stuck out to me than the slower jams, with the exception of probably Crush, but that's just because that was a love song. But the slower songs, it just felt kind of bleh. Daydream. I said, this song kicks fucking ass. Refreshing as hell to hear Darcy on vocals. All around fantastic closer. And this album is shorter than Siamese Dream. It's 10 tracks opposed to, I don't know how many, but I'm pretty sure this is shorter. And I mean that's pretty much the extent of it, you know. I give this album a 9 out of 10 upon my first listen. It's definitely one of the cooler albums I've ever heard. Fantastic introduction, and again, it's something I feel like the few flaws this album does have, I feel like are improved upon in the sophomore release, and I mean I can't really ask for much else. Like this album kicks ass. I'm hyped to learn about the lore of it all, and just yeah. Thank you, Bully Maniac, for putting me on this band. It was a great experience. And to anyone that watches this, thank you again. But yeah, I'm tired as fuck, so I'm gonna go to bed.